Hey y'all, welcome back to Banter with Brooke. I'm your host, Brooke Podcast, and this week's episode, I am going to talk about how to stop being lazy. And I don't want to seem like I'm the expert, I'm the least lazy person alive. To be honest, I am also kind of lazy. And you know what? I'm also partly making this for me to hold myself accountable and to remind myself how to stop being lazy. Being lazy is just we all know what being lazy is, and we all want to stop being lazy. So it's so harmful. And then I always feel guilty afterwards. Like if I sit around all day and don't do anything, and then I feel guilty about it. Also, you guys, I got a new phone and the camera quality is insane. Like, oh my gosh, this is unreal. Anyway, so the first kind of thing I have written down is discipline over motivation. And that is a huge thing because you're not always going to be motivated to get up and do whatever you have to do. But the thing is, you just have to do it. Like if you only did things when you're motivated to do it, you would rarely do anything because motivation is not all the time. But you can discipline yourself. Like if you just have to have that self-control and self-discipline to be like, I'm feeling kind of lazy. I don't really feel like doing this right now, but I'm going to do it anyway. And every single time you do that, at least speaking from personal experience, every single time I do that, I always feel better after I get the thing done. Like, even though, the easy way would just to be to lay on the couch and watch YouTube and not do what I have to do, which, like I said, I do still struggle with, and it's something I'm actively working on. That's the easy way out, just to be like, I'll do it later. But then guess what? I never end up doing it later, or I put it off to the very, very last minute. So if you just get that discipline to be like, I don't really feel like doing this, but I'm going to make myself do it. 1, you will be so proud of yourself for doing it. 2, you'll just feel so much better. And 3, then that's another thing off your to-do list that you don't have to do. So that is like such a huge thing because a lot of people just only act on motivation, which obviously motivation helps. Like if you have motivation to do something, act on that motivation, but there's going to be days where you aren't motivated and you still have to get your shit done because that's just life. We all have to do things we don't want to do sometimes, but you need to stay disciplined and stay on top of yourself and hold yourself accountable for what you need to do. Another thing is stop being afraid. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of doing things or trying things. And I'm talking about like career aspect, I guess. Like if you want to start your own business, or if you want to, whatever it is you want to do, you want to start your YouTube channel, you want to start whatever it is. A lot of people don't do it and are too lazy to do it because they are afraid. And I wrote down too that laziness stems from anxiety, which is similar to fear. And it's the fear of either failing. You're afraid that if you do it, you're going to fail. It's not going to work out how you wanted. Or you're afraid of conflict. You're afraid that it's going to start a problem with somebody, or it's going to just create some turmoil, or fear of expectations. Like you have such high hopes and expectations for what you want to do, and then you do it and it doesn't meet your expectations, and then you get disappointed. So a lot of the time laziness does stem from fear and anxiety, but you just need to get over it. And it's so much easier said than done, but it's something that I've had to do, especially for starting this channel. And it's like, do I want to be afraid, like, it's just, you have to weigh out like the reward, like pros and cons and like the reward of it. Like, sure, it may start some conflict, or sure, I may fail the first time, but you know what? You're not always going to succeed your very first try. You have to stay consistent. And that's a hard thing to do when you're lazy, because you just give up and you're just like, oh, it's easier for me to just give up. Which, like I said already in the beginning, that's the easy way out. You don't want to take the easy way out. You don't want people to look at you and be like, oh, wow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and don't even do it for other people's validation. But sometimes that's what it takes, because sometimes people don't care about themselves, or doing it for themselves isn't enough to get them to do it. So think about someone you care about most, and like imagine just like not wanting to disappoint them, and just do it for them if you won't do it for yourself. Like, who cares if you fail? You just have to keep going. And like I said, you may fail, you may cause some conflict, and it may not meet your expectations. And that is okay. Because if you have shit you want to accomplish, get it done. And how you will get it done is by creating an action plan. Using a planner literally is like the greatest thing I've ever done. A lot of these things I feel like I'm repeating from other episodes, but kind of like everything in life goes hand in hand. Like being like whatever, positive lifestyle, not being like, every positive topic honestly goes hand in hand, and they all correlate with each other. So sorry if you've watched my other episodes and this kind of seems like I'm repeating myself, but also you can never hear these things too many times. You can always hear more motivation, more tips to better yourself. So, excuse me. Okay, I'm cutting that one out. But creating an action plan, writing out in my planner what I have planned for that day and what I'm going to do this day is huge, and it really keeps me in check to know, okay, what do I got to do? And it also allows me not to forget anything, because I also have pretty bad ADHD. So it really helps me to be like, okay, I have this day, I need to get this done by this time. And I highly suggest all of you do the same. If you're finding yourself not knowing what you're supposed to do this day, or like forgetting things a lot, or I highly suggest getting a planner and writing in it. I think it takes, is it 30 days, or it's either a month or 2 months to form a habit. And once you do it for that long, you'll just want to keep doing it. So if you like, it might be hard to consistently write in your planner at first, but if you keep doing it, it'll become like, I literally use my planner all of last year, and I got another one for this year, and I plan to keep continuing, and I've used it every day, and it is so helpful. So how to create an action plan is just to write down things that you know you can do to get to your goals, which while writing out your action plan, you have to remember to make your goals manageable. Don't write down something like, I want to have $1 million by the end of the year. It's like, okay, that is not a manageable goal that you can realistically achieve. So write an action plan for like, start with small goals first, because that'll also help you with being lazy, because obviously if you have this huge goal, you're going to be a little lazy to complete it because it's going to be so overwhelming. You have to start with smaller goals first. And once you complete those, then you can work your way up. So you can write down, say your goal is to save $10,000 by the end of the year or something like that. So your action plan could be pick up more shifts at work. You can write out, I'm going to spend this amount of money per week. so you can make sure you're saving up enough, like just things like that. Write out your plan to make it to where you will achieve your goal. Say your goal is to get this many subscribers on YouTube. Okay, write out, I'm going to upload this many videos a week. Write down some video ideas you have. Write down things like that. Just whatever your goal is, write down the steps that you want to get there and just start following it. And remember to do baby steps. Do small goals and small action plans first, especially if you're just starting out. So then you will be a little bit more motivated to do it because you're like, oh, this seems simple enough. I can do it. Another thing too is to help with the sense of like urgency is think long term. I saw a quote and it was like 10-year, like where do you see yourself a year from now, 3 years from now, 10 years from now? And it's like, if you are sitting on the couch doing nothing, I mean, where are you going to be 5 years from now? Not doing too hot. If you start to, because that's like what helps me when I'm like feeling lazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, like you're wasting time. Like get up and get your shit done, because the more I do shit, the less I'll have to worry about later. Like I just do it now. And because that will give you like a sense of urgency to be like, okay, I need to get this done, instead of putting it off, being like, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Because like I said earlier, chances are I'm not going to do it tomorrow. You're not going to do it. You're going to put it off till the very, very last minute, or you're just not going to do it at all. So I think it helps to think like, oh shit, if I really want to get to my goals in the next 5-10 years, I need to get my shit done. That really helps to, like, same way I said to imagine you're like disappointing somebody else. A way I do it is imagine like me 10 years down the line looking back at myself, and I want to be proud and say she really was working hard, not that I wasn't doing anything and I was a lazy bum. Another thing too is ask for help. It is totally okay. That's another reason I think a lot of people are also lazy, because they're just overwhelmed. I don't think it's necessarily wanting to be lazy most of the time. I think it's like I said, you're afraid, or you don't know how to start. You don't know where to start. And I think it's just sometimes your goals are so big that you are like, how am I going to do this? So that's why I said to do baby steps. And that's why ask for help. There's millions of people in the world that do the same things that you want to do, I'm sure. I want to do YouTube. You can look up so many videos, how to make good videos, how to whatever, or like look up, if you know like videos that you want to make, look up similar videos to yours and do some research. Whatever it is you want to do. Say you want to be a librarian, I don't fucking know. Go to your local library, ask them if you can talk to them about being a librarian. If you like, there's so many people that are willing to help. Google literally anything you need, or obviously too, friends, family, coworkers, like there is people in your corner willing to help you. Or even if they're not someone, like even if no one in your personal life is interested in what you want to do, like I said, there's YouTube videos, there's Google, you can find a therapist, you can meet random people online. A lot of people make friends through apps, through TikTok, through whatever. You can meet people and ask for help and get advice, because things are overwhelming to do alone a lot of the time. And to be honest, I ask for help. I ask my friends for video ideas a lot of times. I ask my friends if they would film with me, and my family if they would film with me. I look up stuff. Like I said, if you look up on YouTube videos that you want to do or ideas, like to get ideas to bounce off of or inspire something in you, like it is okay to have help. And it is actually beneficial to have help because then it creates community. It creates all this stuff. Like it is very good to ask for help. This next thing I'm about to say is like, honestly, a key to stop being lazy is to make hard tasks more fun. So say your thing that you want to get done is you want to make yourself go for a walk that day. Okay, obviously walking by yourself is a little boring. So what you can do is bring headphones and you can listen to your favorite podcast, listen to your favorite music. Something I love to do when I go on walks and I'm listening to music is I like try whatever song I'm listening to. I'll try and like walk to the beat of the song, like match my steps with the beat, and like that makes it more fun. Or also asking a friend, hey, do you want to go on a walk with me? And then that makes it a trillion times more fun because you get to catch up with a friend while you're walking. Say your task of the day is cleaning your room. Again, you can be on FaceTime with a friend while you're cleaning. You can put on a show in the background. You can put music on in the background. You can do it where you could do, okay, for 15 minutes, I'm going to clean my room. And then for 5 minutes, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. It can either be, you could take a bathroom break. You can color, you can, whatever you like to do it like that. You could be like, okay, 20 minutes on of cleaning or 15 minutes on, 5 minutes of a break time. Like you can make it like a little like game, like, okay, I'll do this for this. And that's another thing too, is like, or like setting a timer for 30 minutes, seeing how much you can get done in 30 minutes. Like you can even start with 15 minutes, like you don't have to, but just like making little ways to make it more fun really helps you want to get your tasks done more. And another way to make things more fun is to reward yourself after. So you can be like, okay, if I clean my room for 20 minutes, I will get to hang out with my friend after. Or, okay, if I do my workout today, I can go get myself a little sweet treat after. Like, whoa, that was not English. Rewarding yourself makes things a lot better because you know, okay, I have this, or it doesn't even have to be rewarding yourself, can be, okay, now tomorrow I'll have the day off or whatever, like literally anything that's a reward to you, just do it. And yeah, and like I said in the beginning, all of this is way easier said than done. So just do the best you can. And there is going to be days, like I said, I am not perfect at all. In fact, I'm pretty lazy. So I really am going to use a lot of these steps myself, which I already do. And to be honest, I'm not afraid. That's not really where my laziness stems from. Mine just literally stems from that I'm addicted to my phone, which I need to fix that terribly. Like I actually want to buy from Amazon, like one of those lock boxes that you put your phone in and just leave it away for however long, because my screen time is so embarrassing and it really just makes me lazy and not get the shit. Ooh, that's a way to reward yourself. If your laziness problem is like mine and you just like can't get off your phone, put it away or give it to a family member. Like my mom, her office is upstairs in our house. I can be like, okay, Mom, take my phone for me while I clean my room. And then that's your reward, like knowing you're going to get your phone back and be like, okay, let me get this done so I can get my phone. So things like that, because that is my biggest issue. And I would be a lot more productive and get a lot more things done if I wasn't scrolling on TikTok or scrolling through YouTube. So that's something that I need to work on. I need a little coffee break. You guys, I'm so happy. Pumpkin is here. I got a cold brew with pumpkin syrup, like pumpkin flavor, and a little splash of almond milk. oh my God, like the pumpkin flavor. Also, I'm an iced coffee girly till I die. I do like hot drinks, to be honest. Like I love hot chocolate. I love hot tea, but I just like iced coffee. I don't know. I think it's because that's all I've drank. Okay, that's such a lie. Like if I go out to breakfast, obviously most like diners and stuff don't have iced coffee, so I'll just like have hot coffee and it's very enjoyable. But if I'm gonna order a coffee like at a place, it's gonna be an iced coffee. But this is my favorite time of year. Like so many people get motivated in like the spring and like summer. It's like, okay, it's nice outside. Let me get what I need to get done. No, this is my time to shine. Fall and winter are my absolute favorites. I love the second half of the year so much. I love how much joy there is around. Like it goes from literally Halloween to Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's, and like the weather, just like the seasons changing color. I love pumpkin, anything pumpkin flavor, the pumpkin coffee, pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin seeds. It's just, I love this time of year so much. And this is when I feel most motivated. And also another thing that helps is my friends are back at college now. So I have more time to focus on me and get stuff done. Also, you guys, I am getting a new job. I quit one of my jobs and I'm getting a different job because it's just a better opportunity. I'm going to be making more money. So I'm super excited about that. I'm excited for this chapter because I'm going to be working like different days and I'm going to have more days off. So I'm super excited to grind more on YouTube. Don't quote me on this, but try and maybe hold me accountable. I want to upload either 2 videos a week, 1 regular video and 1 podcast, or 2 videos every other week. So it's going to be 2 videos, 1 video, 2 videos, 1 video. And that's how it'll be every week. That one definitely I can do. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 videos every week yet, but I'm going to definitely be more consistent with my other kinds of videos. I have a lot in mind. I actually have one filmed and I'm working on editing as we speak, as this episode goes up. So I'm excited for that video, for you guys to see that. And I'm just really motivated and hopeful this time of year. This is a time of year where I feel my best. And I just really have faith in all of you. Seriously, you can do it. And it's going to be hard. But like I said, you have to just have discipline over motivation because no one's motivated to do it all the time. Sometimes you are, but you just have to, because the results, you always feel better in the end. I have been slacking on my eating habits and my working out habits. I need to get back on that because once I do, I always feel better. But I am going to have a new routine soon with this new job because I'm still at my other job. I'm like in the in between stage. I like put my 2 weeks in, so I'm still like in the transition stage. So once I have like a set routine, it'll be way easier to plan my workouts, to plan my filming schedule, to plan all of that stuff. But I definitely will be doing that. It's just I'm kind of in a weird phase right now, like I said, the in between stage. But yeah, so stop being lazy, get your asses up. We all have goals and dreams and we can all achieve them. And you need to also remember to be patient. A lot of times when people get lazy, it's because they try it and they fail. And so they're like, oh, I can't do it. And they give up and go back to being lazy. No, you cannot do that. You can do it. Try again. Don't be lazy because you failed. Get the fuck back up and do it again. You have goals to achieve, honey. You can't get the fuck up. Like, you can do it. Don't be lazy and don't be like, oh, poor me, I can't do it. Yes, you can. Who said you couldn't do it? You. Why are you talking to yourself like that? You absolutely can do it. That's a thing too. I get frustrated, even me. I have grown more patience as I'm getting older, but to be honest, sometimes when things are really hard to do, I get impatient and want to give up. And sometimes I do give up, if I'm being honest. If something's really too difficult for me and it's stressing me out, I'm like, okay, I can't do it. But you know what? I need to change that about myself, and y'all need to change that too. Especially if I'm talking about even just like doing like a puzzle or something. If I can't do it, I'm like, okay, I'm done. That's different than your goals. If you're trying to do something for your goals and you fail, come on. If that's really your goal, you need to keep working at it. Things are not going to happen overnight. You're not just going to like complete your goal out of the blue. You have to keep working. Some people don't get their dream job until like years and years later. Some people, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I've only been posting on YouTube for less than a year, but my channel's growing slowly but surely. And you bet your ass I'm going to stay consistent so it keeps on growing. Like, you can't give up if things don't happen for you right away. It'll be so rewarding in the end. Not even in the end, because there's never an end. You should always want more. Be happy with where you are, always. Be happy, be content, be grateful, but always have more goals and more dreams. You can never, like, you always should be wanting more, because once you have nothing to do or no goals or nothing you want to achieve, then it's like, what is the point? What am I even doing? So make sure you always have something to work towards. And yeah, I believe in you all. You can absolutely do it. Whatever your goal is, all of these steps will work for whatever the goal is. Make an action plan, have manageable goals, ask for help, make your tasks, the hard things like cleaning and working out and all that stuff, make it more fun, reward yourself, think long term, think about 5-10 years from now where you want to be, and stop being afraid. It's okay if you fail. Just get your ass up. I believe in all of you, and I believe in myself. I believe in us. We are all amazing. And my positive quote that I have for this episode is, make today count, because you'll never get it back. And that's goes along with what I was saying about 5-10 years from now. You could be a day closer to your goal because you worked hard that day. You will never get this minute. You will never get this second. You will never get this day back ever again. This day, once it's gone, it's gone. So make it count, because you will never, ever, ever get it back. If you have something you want to do that day, get it done, because you'll never don't waste your time. And obviously there's days you can rest. There's days you're going to do less than other days. That's fine. That's part of life. You don't want to grind every day, because then that's when you'll get burnout, and then you'll get burnt out and you won't want to do anything because you're just so overwhelmed. So, but make every day count. And also, you never know what's going to happen. You can never guarantee the future. So it's like, you might as well try the best you can right now, because you will never, ever, ever get that day, that time back again. So please, please, please stop being lazy. It will help you in all aspects of your life. And I really hope this episode helps. I really hope some of the things, I wasn't trying to sound harsh when I was saying, get off your ass and you can do it. Because I know the tough love approach doesn't work for everyone. And honestly, it doesn't even work for me. If I have plans to do something like clean my room, and my mom's like, you should clean your room. Oh, guess I don't want to clean my room anymore because you just told me to. Like, people telling me to do stuff honestly doesn't really help me. I kind of have to like do it myself. But motivational videos like this do help me because it's like, you're fucking right. Like, it just depends on the intention of the tough love, I feel like. And I also feel like when a girl tells me something, it's a little different. I don't know, but you guys can seriously do it. I know I already said that, but like, you can stop being lazy. We all can achieve our goals, and we have to, guys. Like, life is too short. The days go by too fast. The future's not guaranteed. Do whatever the fuck you want. Dream big and take the steps to get to your fucking dreams. Mic fucking drop, and that's on period. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know this episode is a little short, but like I said, there's going to be a lot of videos on the way. One should be coming up to you very soon, next couple of days. I just need to finish editing, and podcasts come out every single Saturday. Please hit the like button, comment any video suggestions. Please, it would mean the world. Please comment video suggestions. I'm begging. And I have a lot of other videos I'm going to film and edit and post for you guys. More podcasts, like I said. Hit the subscribe button, turn the post notifications on, follow all of my socials. The links will be in the description. I'm trying to be more active on my TikTok, so go check that out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful Saturday, beautiful week, beautiful life, and stop being lazy. And after you watch this right now, I want you to go do one of these things I said. Start creating that action plan. Start thinking about your manageable goals. Get that task done that you've been putting off. Go clean your room. Go clean your car. Go respond to that email. Go fill out that job application. Whatever it is you've been putting off, go fucking do it. I love you all so much, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.